Hello there, and welcome back to more Dragon Age Origins. I've finally completed this goddamn boss fight, and I'm ready to get the hell out of this insane goddamn hellhole. Let's do this. As you can see, Shale is my lowest, but she's at half health, and I still have all the boys.
You don't know what.
Oh crap, I forgot about this bullshit. Oh boy. Need me some more lyrium. Crap on a stick. Lyrium. Come on, boys. Bitch, give me more lyrium. Need to get my some sweating. Bitch, where you running?
You don't know what.
Filthy bastards, we're gonna get you though. Holy shit on a cracker. We did it, gang. She's dead. Was the only way. You fucking pieces of crap. There's still more. Alright, now I need to switch back to my good weapons. You screw this crap. There we go. I think you should keep that. It's just appropriate to have a dwarf with an axe. We're gonna up your constitution there a little bit, buddy. Let's do it. Alright, well, all these bitches are dead, man. They ain't coming back.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Carradine?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shale. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I forgot Shale's a
I
chick.
don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
It was good to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Paragon support to settle the election.
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Smackity smack, just don't look back. Balls. This is an epic hammering montage. Epic.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
I will destroy the anvil. I will waste it with my penis. Did it, gang.
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust and I'll turn sharp. May you always find your way in the dark.
God damn it. Hiss. Sandy's dead. Well, that was... Fuck, bro. Damn. Well, what do you guys want to do now? Oh, Lord. What's back over this way? No, nothing that way. Salad shift with age with a great number of dwarves runes carved into its surface. Examine the tablet more closely. Running into Dwarven, it appears to be a long list of names, each with a stamp of their houses next to them. You recognize few of the house names. Continue. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who have made the sacrifice, let their names be remembered." Continue. The carvings are still deep enough that a tracing could be taken, allowing the information to be carried elsewhere. Okay. Do you know what this is?
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzamar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Alright, we're tracing this. The ancient runes are traced into a stack of papers which you store in your pack. Nice. Alright, I mean, that's good. We can sell that shit and make money. Yeah, bitches get money. So am I gonna run into something when I leave here, or is this just literally just running back through the shit? Okay.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
Yes.
Yeah, Those Deshers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Alright, we're going back to Orzammar. Because we beat the crap out of all those horrible people. Walking in like
Lords
total
of the
thieves.
Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
With my dick.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Hortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Should I take this? Should I take this as hard as I can? I'm just gonna say, yeah.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
We did it, gang. Now we have a new king on the Dwarven throne, because those last for all of fucking 10 minutes. Motherfucker, I just feel like you're gonna get shot somewhere. I'm not a precognition, but still.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
The king.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
He's your king. Stand behind him.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
Time for more!
You filthy beggars! Ah, my butthole! Thank God she can hear me. Thank God I can fucking kill you.
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control. I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical, but I will not leave this uprising unpunished. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
And I must return to my duties.
This is the
I said
staff I
duty.
carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will all be remembered.
I leveled up. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely going with expert coercion if we have the option to. Coup de grace. When a target is incapacitated, the opportunity rogue strikes when it hurts the most, inflicting automatic backstabbing instead of... Okay. Oh, well. I think we should leave now. Leaving. Alright, what else we got left? We got some more Orzammar crap to do. So... Find all the pieces of the topside, so returning it to its courts may bring him some peace. The topsider's final resting place is in the caves east of Ortentheg. Okay, so... We'll have to go back into the underground for that. We can do that in a minute. If proven lineage of the dead cast house symbol could lead to the Legion of the Dead being considered as a form of must be entered into the memories in the Shapered. Okay, so I have a couple of things to go do with the Shapered, so why don't we just go there first? And I think if we're in... Yeah, if we're in the Diamond Court, then the Shapered is already here. We just have to go to the other side.
You were stone carved, Warden. I've never seen one.
Okay, the Shapered. Filthy disease-ridden habits.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperit has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperit at once.
Okay, so I completed that quest. Actually, before I keep doing this, I am going to find somebody to sell shit to, because I don't want my crap getting sent somewhere I don't want it to get sent to. So are there any shops on this level? Yeah, I think there is. I think there's one over here. Could have more Balin Nutbusters. Royal Palace.
News of the hour. Supporters of disgraced Lord
Shut up, nobody cares, you're a bitch. Yeah, nothing on this level. Alright, so we gotta go to the commons real quick. We're just gonna unload our shit on the nearest merchant we can find. And then we're gonna head right back up there. We're gonna go back to the Shaper. We're gonna turn in the rest of those quests. And there's a shop right here.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
You see your wares.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the Orm myself.
You sound like a weirdo. Keep going. Keep going. Don't want you. Don't want you. Get out of my cell. Sell, sell, sell. Damn those arrows. Dwarven massive armored gloves. indeed. Give me all your freaking money, baby. Alright. We have relieved ourselves of all unnecessary items. Now we can start accepting items. Because I think if your inventory is full when they do that, I don't think it replaces an item in your inventory. I think it literally just goes to the ether because this is an
News of the hour. Lord Harold.
So they expect you to take care of your goddamn inventory. And when you don't, this is the shit that happens. Never shove a turkey baster up by. Oh god, no. Alright, let's go to the Shaper and do some weird dwarf stuff. You can't hurt me. Nobody can hurt me. I am a drunk. Damn it, I need more strength to wear cool-looking armor, and not look like a dirt monkey.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memory. Is there something more I can help you with?
Talk about Ozma.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. Perhaps the books here can make up for the lack of attention you paid your elders. We were a great empire once, and our land stretched through the deep roads. Kal Shirak was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
Never mind,
Your presence here has been recorded in the...
I don't care. Bitch, what do you want?
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Bitch, that wasn't the deal. I just had to find this shit. God damn it.
Go.
Alright, where am I looking at here? Alright, so what am I going with? Alright, lost memories, mother's hope. Planetary deep roads to survive, filled in and nowhere to become of them. Okay, I don't remember where she is. I'm assuming we will come to find her at some point. But wait a minute, where do I need to go involving this quest that I'm currently on? Top try to find the resting place of the cage. We found all the pieces. Okay, no, that's different. Lost memories. In the assembly. Okay, so where's the assembly? That's the Chamber of Assembly. Really? All that just so you can make me run next door?
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house, they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Just continue supporting the king.
I will. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
You filthy bitch. Alright, we completed that quest.
Alright.
Alright, I don't know where this other stupid bitch is. Must be in the comments somewhere. Okay, what do we got here? So we have... I don't know if we can still do this one, because he doesn't seem to have any of the options. shape. Yeah, okay, I knew that. Okay. That's going to Orton Thag. I don't need to have that. Dead cast house symbol could lead to belief in death. Must be entered into the memories of the Shaperin. Okay, so that means I have to go back to the Shaperin. So if for some reason I didn't have a thing there. Or was that from her? Oh, I hope I didn't fuck that up by completing her quest. No, I can't do it.
At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition. Thank you again.
I'll go back here. Is there anything back here?
Impressive work, Warden. Is there something more I can help you with? Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. Your present...
Huh. So where would it have been? Was it her and I just missed it? Oh. That... Really? Yeah, that was it. That was it. Okay, that makes a lot of fucking sense. A mother's hope. Okay, so this is the one I have to fucking locate somewhere. I don't think she's on this map. I think she's in Dust Town, I want to say. But we'll give that a shot, because then after that we're gonna have to go back to the Deep Roads, because we're gonna have to go there to find do that last quest that we got to do on the Deep Roads, and then have it all be done. But we cleared out all those areas, so there's not much left.
News of the hour.
Shut up! Nobody cares. Your butthole is mine. Okay, there she is. Alright, she's on this level. On the Commodore's level. Okay, that makes things easier. And I can go deal with her. Complete that quest, and I'm gonna go to Orton Fag again. Deal with those shenanigans. Alright, I gotta tell her that her son's a crazy cave-dwelling troll.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my ruck?
Lady, your son is a dung-eating lunatic. I'm just gonna lie and say he's dead.
Oh, my poor boy. I guess I knew, but I just wish I could have seen him one last time. Here. This is my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I don't have anyone to save it for anymore. I'd like you to have it, for what you risked to bring me this news.
Christ, if it was gonna be that easy, I could have just literally done it at the beginning and said he's dead and then just taken your shit. Because I will take your shit and I will plunge it into your mouth. Okay. Alright, so I don't want to go to the Diamond Quarter. I want to go down here. I gotta go back to the Deep Road. So let's take a look at the quest. So I should only have two. Yeah, okay. Admiral Topsider. Mark that one as active. Go back to the Deep Road to clean that up. Oh, okay. I'll take that. East. Okay, so I think it would be Ortag then that I'd have to go to, and then I have to go east. Okay, so there we are. Alright, so I just have to take my first right out of here. I don't think anything should lead
So,
here in a second.
Lynn, how'd you know so bleeding much about ale? Have some tawdry tale misspent youth to tell.
Nothing quite so interesting, my friend. The tranquil mages of the circle just happen to be alchemical.
They really like each other.
And they brew more than just potions. There was always a pitcher or two
Here and then.
Bless my
Back
bridges.
right corner.
Maybe when all this is
Save
done,
before I
I'll
do
chat
it.
up one or two of them quiet mages.
Tranquil.
Tranquil, quiet, insipid. Same difference.
Okay, this can get ugly. We're gonna save. Is that all I had to do? You fudge-eating crappers! Okay. I need to see if I can salvage this fucking quest. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go back to Orzammar first, because the quest is definitely gonna begin and end there. And then once I get back to Orzammar, I will check and see if I can salvage this, or if that's just gonna remain glitched out. If not, it's one tiny quest in a massive game. And literally all it is just convincing the orcs that they need to accept, not the orcs, the dwarves, that they need to accept Jesus into their lives. That's literally the extent of the side quest. So I'm okay if we have to leave that one. Also, technically it should be complete anyway, because if he says no, it should just, you know, auto-complete. Or auto-fail, one or the other. But we're going.
Alright. Yes.
Get in the hole. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Orzammar. Wait for it to load up and in. Alright. Give me 1 second to check this out. Okay, so we're going to give this a shot just so we can complete this quest and get it off the list, because we've had it for a while. So we're going to go back over here. So we do need to go in, we do need to be in here, but we need to be on the other side of the commons, not this side. We're going to go find, we're going to go find Brother Burgle, who is our quest giver for this one. Because we need to tell him that, sorry, Orzammar doesn't need Jesus. It's sad, but it's true. Alright, so where is this bastard? What a verbal area.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
I couldn't get him to see reason.
Oh, well, I should not have asked another to meet the challenge that the Maker has set before me. Best of luck to you, brother. May we both walk in the light.
Okay, so it's completed. We didn't gain anything from it because we technically didn't complete the quest, but, well, we completed it, but we didn't succeed. I want to do Sten's quest next, because I want to switch him out, because we haven't had Sten in the party in a while, and he's actually a pretty good character, so we'll probably switch him out for Ogren. But where are we going to go here? Can I just go to the world map from... Okay, I think it's this way, if I remember correctly, to get the hell out of here. Yeah, it's the Hall of Heroes we have to go through. So that's all the quests in Orzammar. We had a lot of quests there.
Going.
Now, like I said, I want to go back to camp for a little bit. We can have a chit-chat with some of our bros, especially Ogren, because we haven't really talked with him at all. Alright, mountain pass, that means we can go to the world.
There are a few bits for an old.
Yeah, that's right. Keep your note. Give me a moment.
Take your time.
By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
I remember the feeling. It passes.
Too bad. It's kind of like being drunk, but so much cheaper. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
God damn, Ogren. Gravy bastard. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go to the world map. Alright, we can go. Alright, so we're gonna go to the party camp. We're gonna go to camp. We're gonna have to have some shit happen with Ogren, obviously. But we got all them dwarves. Actually, what is our because we should have had the blight. Okay, so it's just the Arl of Redcliffe left. So let's try and do as much of the side content as we can. Before we do that. So let's try and do the Sword of the Burasad, and then we'll also do Flemish Grimoire if we can, because we're higher level now and we have decent guys. Alright, so first things first, actually. Let's go to Ogren. He needs a little bit of a boosty there. He needs a little bit of, he's only at a 91. We can't have that. God damn it, I need to buy gifts from these fucking losers.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to
Yeah,
have you along.
let me see what the fuck you have, you stupid bitch. Give me your shite. I don't care. I'll take 50. Why? Never mind. I gotta empty.
Something you need? I'm sure
that was a bad decision.
I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Jesus Christ, I didn't realize they stacked like that. Fuck. Alright, then just give me fucking like 2. Actually, no, I only need 1. Just give me 1. There. I only need 1. Just to give to Ogren. So he isn't a cranky bitch.
It'll do.
That's it. Alright, so Shale. What's Shale got to say about all this?
Shale of House Kadash. Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe.
I don't find it difficult to believe at
And
all.
I envy its imagination. If I was this Shale of House Kadash, as Caridin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it.
Perhaps there are records in Orzammar.
There is another way. What Caridin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Kadash Taig is.
We can go there if you want.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Okay, so that unlocked a new quest with him. Nice, alright. So, what else here? Stan, I'm not gonna bug him until we do this quest. What about Alistair?
Something on your mind?
Of
course.
Like to be a Grey Warden with all of the others.
I didn't know them for very long. But I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives.
Shut up,
we also
dog!
laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
I'd like to hear about them.
There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfels. What was his name? Was it Gregor? He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table. Sometimes, we were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly... Until...
I'm sorry.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
Not at all.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go. I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Go ahead, I don't mind.
How about Ogren? You must have an opinion on the smell, at the very least.
I actually rather like him.
I would too if he could stick to the ribald stories and not so much with the belching and projectile vomiting. How he lifts his sword is a bit of a mystery, though I suppose the point is that he does lift it. And so long as we can point him in the right direction, he charges too. He has gusto, I'll give him that. Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow?
Maybe, we'll see.
That's a lot to put on a maybe, isn't it? He's an assassin. The crows aren't known for giving up. The Darkspawn would come and their
Okay, that was an audio error. I'm willing to give him a chance.
Well, if you are, then maybe I should too. But that doesn't mean I won't keep an eye on him. He's just too shifty. What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
I respect him.
The more I talk to him, the more reasonable he does seem. His philosophy is so strange. But it doesn't sound at all as vile as the Chantry describes it. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
He seems to regret what he did.
I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us. The Kunari sense of honor is... it's a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway. What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
I believe that she believes.
That's one way to put it. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
It was her choice.
Yes, I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
You really don't like each other, do you?
Well, aside from the fact that she's a complete and utter bitch, no, I don't like her at all. Why, do you?
We have a connection.
Great. So they were right. Well, it's your funeral. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Smoke my butt! What else do you have to say?
Something on your mind? Of course.
Okay, so he doesn't have anything else to say right now. Sten's over there. What's Liliana got to talk
Something I
about?
can help with?
I have to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
Sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sorts of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs. And shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable. Almost ridiculously so. But the shoes. Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
Oh, I love shoes.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
That sounds so lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk, with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
They're comfortable.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
God damn, lady! I just had a shoe conversation. Oh, there's an Orzammar emissary. Go fuck yourself.
Something I can help with?
Yes.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Nothing, never mind. Okay, let's go talk to Zevran.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days? Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
I've already heard this one before, and we have too.
After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold. As it was, my master was very... It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a
Okay, so he didn't have anything new. That was a conversation we had with him already. Ogren's one we haven't talked to.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
You and I, we've... You know how sometimes you spend time with people and things?
No! I'm not having sex with the dwarf. I don't care. I have my demonic Dobby Mommy across the way.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
And you want to go find her?
It'd be nice to talk to someone else who's been out here a while. Not, you know, embroiled in a quest to save Ferelden from 1,000 years of darkness or anything.
Who is she?
Her name's Felsi. She and I were friends after Branka left for the deep roads. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
What's she doing on the surface?
What? Why are you asking me? I didn't do anything. I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
We can go back.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say?
like to know more about it.
What about?
Oh, now he doesn't have a helmet on?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
Imagine she wasn't that crazy when she left.
Oh, you don't know her. She was cracked like a glass floor. Before she was a paragon, I mean. After that, she really fell apart. I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that water-dart Hespith. What's she got that I don't?
A vagina?
Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the deep roads. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment. Excuse me.
Oh god, you're gonna go masturbate, you weirdo. What else you gotta say?
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I can know more about you.
What about?
How do you like the surface?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale? Oh, who'd have thought? Ale made with grain. Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Dear God, man.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something? What about? What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back. All right. Aye, all right then.
Okay, I think that was it for him. Morgan got anything to say? I know I have her quest to do. I'm not gonna go back to her until I've completed her side quests. So Ogren gave me a quest, so there's another companion quest. So Ogren's Old Flame. Premium content, a golden right, and Shale has one now too, so I have a good amount of these.
What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
About demons?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Do spirits watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
You're very lucky.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles. Ostagar being one of them.
Spirit of Faith is your personal protectorate?
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
I'm glad you think traveling with me is worthy of your time.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
You're like a weird grandma that's kinda hot. I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Damn, ninjas and shit. Alright, I don't think I got anything else I can do here, so we're gonna head out. We're gonna do Sten's quest. So give me Sten.
Yes.
Give me her, and give me Alistair.
Yes.
Alright, so let's see here. So... Alright, where was Sten's thing? Killed the farmer, he awoke with the sword beside me, and sword high and up, yada yada. So I had lost and drove Sten into the mindless rage. He told Sten that you would try to track down his sword. Okay, but where is his sword is the question. Or should we try Flemis Grimoire right now? Because it's pretty easy to go there and do that. Huh. Look up Felsi. Alright, well, I don't have Oberyn with me. I have Sten with me. So, give me a quick second. I'm just going to check something out. Okay, so that's why. Alright, so it doesn't... Again, like a lot of things in this game, it doesn't map things out amazingly. Whoop, so, yep, I'm going to be going.
Yes.
Sten, Alistair, and her. So, we got to go to the docks. And then we can upgrade our guys when we get there, because there's Sten and another one. Damn it! I have encounters. You filthy bastards, come out and say hi. Oh, you crappy darkspawn. Are we dead? Oh, fuck. Filthy bastard. Jeebus H. Christ, we killed all those bastards.
That was interesting. And draining.
Did you summon the spirits?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
That makes sense.
Anyway, I feel quite all right now. And it seems that my little trick could be useful in a pinch.
I don't want you exerting yourself. You know yourself best.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
And I'm off.
Alright, before we go to the next area, let's, Ooh, he has 6. Okay. Well, I have 2 here. Can't do much there. Alistair. Ooh, yes. Focus duty, gaining large boost. Okay. First strikes out. Damn. Check our gear for a second here. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, looks like we're going somewhere.
Alright.
Alright, let's continue to the docks. I'm going to save. Because saving is the right thing to do. This rando.
Back off! I was here first.
Were you? You seen a sword?
Why, you looking to buy one?
It's Canary
A
Blade.
Q what?
Large and weirdly.
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Okay. So we have to go back to fucking Orzammar again. God damn it. Do I need to do anything? I think I need to do other shit here, don't I? Is there something else I gotta do here for the companions? Yeah, look her up. Okay. Take all that. Actually, I'm not going to do this right now because I don't have Ogren in the party. So I'm going to skip this, and we're just going to keep following Sten's quest. So we have to go back to fucking Orzammar. Nope, I don't want that. I want this. We gotta go back to Orzammar.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
King attack! Get him, gang!
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Alright, again, we're gonna take Sten.
Yes.
We're gonna take Alistair.
Yes.
We're gonna take Wayne.
Yes.
We're going to Orzammar. Alright, we're back in Orzammar. Alright, so let's see here. Maybe in the hands of Farron, the scavenger who looted the battlefield where the blade disappeared. Farron was heading to Orzammar and is likely there now. Okay, so... Where's the Trapster's Tavern? Okay, let's go that way and see if we can find anything. Oh god! I have a glitch. I'm stuck in battle mode stance. So I'm just like moonwalking across the battlefield. This is getting weird. Nothing in here.
I'm coming! Hold on!
You called.
No, damn it.
As you wish.
Orzammar may have a new king, but that don't keep the drunks from their ale. How can I help you?
Never mind. I was
Stone bless and all that.
Okay, can't do anything there. Alright, so she's not in Trapster's Tavern. Maybe since it's a scavenger, they'll be in Dust Town? Can't get it. No, it's on the other side.
You're back. You got more business for me?
Let me see your wares.
Of course.
Okay, nothing in here. Where would this bitch be? Because it's not in Dust Town? The Diamond Quarter, maybe? Or is it... Oh, wait a minute. Isn't Faerun the guy who runs... I feel like he's the guy who runs a shop on this level. So there's Trapster's Tavern. Jamar Armoires. Armors.
And I'm off.
Hello.
You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop?
Let me see what's
Of course.
in there.
Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Wait a minute, why does he have a... Unlikely scholar. Okay, so it's not his shop. I think there's another guy around here that has a shop. Igor's.
Stone preserve King Harrowmount.
Nothing good. Okay. And yeah, again, this is not the right one. Alright, so maybe the Diamond District? Yeah, there's the Diamond District. Alright, so I need to go there. Or Diamond Quarter. Next! Again, nothing. This house Paramount. Not gonna be anybody in there. Royal Palace. Chamber Assembly and the Shaper. So yeah, that's it. All right, give me a second because again, they don't like to show you where these quests are. They just expect you to run around and talk to a million NPCs, which I do not feel like doing. Damn you, bitches and hoes! All right, I know what I gotta do. In the Diamond Quarter, I need to not be in the Diamond Quarter. I need to go to the goddamn Frostback Mountains. Because it thinks you're going to go through the front door when you have a chance to bypass the front door and go right to the city, which is bullshit. Pieces of shit. I'm going to do this full shuffle. I gotta shuffle my butt all the way there. I'm doing my little turd shuffle like I gotta go to the bathroom or some shit. God damn it, I'm gonna be doing this little hunched over shuffle the whole time, aren't I? Do I take this off? Oh, now you fix yourself. Now you fix yourself, you piece of shit. I think it's because I engaged in a cutscene. When we were at the camp when we got attacked by Darkspawn. I think it's because when I engaged in the cutscene, I was still in combat mode, so it stuck me in that stance for some reason, even though I didn't have my swords out.
Why do you keep looking at me like
taking them out and putting them away
I beg your
works.
pardon. I didn't mean to stare.
Please,
I've never seen a Kunari before.
Pray you never have again. Alright, you piece of donkey shit, where are you? I'm gonna come and find you and eat your children. Baron.
Step right, maker's breath. Oh, beg your pardon, friend. You, startled me a bit.
Looking for a Canary sword.
Can what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that...
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
I'd give it to you if you did.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Who did you sell it to?
A dwarf near Redcliffe. Dwyn, I think his name was.
Wait, Dwyn? I know
He's
him.
the one who has the sword, I promise you. Said he was a collector.
We'll see.
Okay. It did an update.
I've told you what I can, I swear to you. Oh, certainly.
But he has a Canary sword. Fuck you, game. Portrait of a Goose Girl. You're a bitch. Oh, wait a minute. Can I give Alistair that shield now? Oh, he can wear the Blood Dragon armor now? Where's the... Hang on a minute. Where's all the other Blood Dragon stuff? It must be at the fucking camp. God damn it. Alright, we'll deal with it then. Okay, well for some reason that says... So... Sold it to somebody in Redcliffe. Now we have to go to fucking Redcliffe. Damn it! I'm tired of encounters. You filthy bastards.
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
I could, or I could fuck their lives. I kind of want to fuck their lives.
Now let's see. Which one first?
Grumpy bandit.
Just die already!
You're dead. Logging off back your guy.
Alright.
We did it, gang. Screw these bitches and hoes.
Yes.
What is going on here, bro?
Don't know.
We found the other dude, bros. We did it, gang. Fuck traps. Alright. Now we're going to Red Cliff Village. Alright. Now we gotta go down here and ask around about Sten's sword. Because I can't talk to him. Okay, come on, there's gotta be another. It's not the Chantry. Gwyn's house, okay.
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place.
You're still alive? Lucky.
Yeah, nice to see you too. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do. You won, right? You're a hero, or something.
What?
Go celebrate or whatever you have to do.
Looking for Canari's sword you bought.
Now, why would you be interested in that?
It's mine.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive.
Name your price.
6 sovereigns.
Fine.
That wasn't so hard, was it? It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Strong box, here's the key. Where's your strong box, you filthy bastard? Okay, we're gonna give Sten his sword back. Is it in other?
Strange.
Oh god.
I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
You're welcome, Sten.
I would thank you for this, if I knew how. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
Then lead the way.
Okay, so we got Sten's sword. That was pretty easy. So now what we're gonna have to do is let's switch Sten out for Ogren.
Vashaden.
Alright, so let's see here. Ogren's Old Flame. Let's track this one next to. We need to go back to. So what we're gonna do actually is we'll call this here because we're at roughly enough time. So I will see you guys later with more Dragon Age Origins. Bye-bye.